called Do We Remember? Family walking up in the house. Said they was going to be here at 6:30, but they here. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. Y'all find y'all seat. Do we remember before Jesus wept and Europeans crept onto the continent, we, African people, prayed, played, and smiled, rode the rivers of the White and Blue Nile for more than just a while. Way before Till Emmett, African people used our gifts, skills, and talents to build Kemet. Now back when I thought a woman was a cute face, big breasts, and big booty, my travels led me to the doorstep of a man named Mr. Moody. In front of his house, he had a takin with a hieroglyphic sign. And thinking I was intelligent, I gave him a piece of my mind. So, I see you chose to go to Egypt instead of Africa. Right. Now, who's at fault and who should we blame that I didn't know my culture, my language, or my name? And answer this question, and I promise I won't laugh at you. How many of y'all didn't or don't know that Egypt is a country in Africa?
I know that.
Oh, I know I ain't the only one. See, we all went to the same schools that intentionally kept us numb and purposely estranged. Without intervention in this arrangement and substance to go with the dreamer, all of our brains went boom, like Hiroshima. Who is Nefertari, the most beautiful one, or Queen Nzinga? Because of the brainwashing and sham, you have African people living in America who say, I really don't give a damn. They won't know parts of our story. They say his story is sufficient. I'm from Alabama, Louisiana, Tennessee, Mississippi. I want to know. When a man plays pool with you, you know, white ball knocks the black ball off the table, then the game is over. Feeds garbage food to you, tries to make a fool of you. Why in the world is he cool with you? Now we should know that Denmark, Vesey, Nat Turner, and others led slave revolts, and Harriet Tubman freed hundreds of slaves. I'm saying our story began before Chitlins, Chicken George, or Atlantic Oceanic graves. Before his story made us 3/5, we traveled the ocean's currents and explored all the lands. We are the original man and woman. See, Kunta went running when he heard the djembe drumming. He was drawn by the vibe of the Mandinka tribe. His soul still stirred. Even in the face of death and dismemberment, he still went. He kept his mind sharp so his vision wasn't blurred. In a word, he was free. He was free. Now back to this issue again. What happens to a people when you disconnect them from their culture, their heritage, and their land? Well, I guess that depends. For Africans and African Americans, the answer blends. See, our backs were whipped, beaten, and bled, but they never broke. They would only bend. And now we're learning to be more than just friends with common skin color. We're on a mission to rediscover the true essence of brother and sister, all while uprooting Master and Mr. Cup, C-U-P, cup.
Pot, P-O-T, pot.
Door.
Door, D-O-R, door. Mr. M-I-S-T-E-R.
Now the blisters on our feet don't come from running from men in white sheets. They also come from hours of dancing to the rhythm of the djembe as it beats. Now Kunta Kinte went running, and went running to find the drummer and to greet him. He said, Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam, dear brother. Our people have forgotten our ways. Now I'm not saying all Africans should convert to Islam because the Arabs too had a slave trade. I'm saying our story didn't begin or end with us being well-behaved slaves. Our story is remotest antiquity, ancient history. For a physical origin, look to the basin of the Sudan. And again, we are the original man The one whose hair is dark like the night with no light. The one whose skin absorbs the sun's rays when she works and she plays. And as they say, those were the days. See, I imagine us in a loincloth instead of a blazer. And no need for clippers or a razor. Who's rocking our locks, y'all. See what I'm saying? No need for clippers or a razor. And I'm just trying to make it clear. What we needed, we invented and brought it here. And never did we destroy the soil, the water, or the atmosphere. So I'm just making it clear that what some call primitive, obsolete, and irrelevant is once again being seen as most intelligent. Ramesses the first, Ramesses the second, Queen Ty, Queen Nefertari, Ashe. When I throw the mic up, y'all say Ashe. Ashe. Akhenaten, Imhotep, Shaka Zulu, Queen Nzinga. Ashe. Nat Turner, Denmark Vesey, Frederick Douglass, Harriet Tubman. Ashe. Sojourner Truth, Marcus Garvey, Elijah Muhammad, Clara Muhammad, Malcolm X and Betty Shabazz. Martin Luther King Jr., Coretta Scott King, Medgar Evers, Fannie Lou Hamer, Rosa Parks, Septima Clark, John Henry Clark, Yvonne Van Sertima, Asa Hilliard, Dorothy Height, Tupac Shakur, Christopher Wallace, a.k.a. Biggie, Jam Master Jay, Lisa Left Eye Lopez, Aaliyah, Kewan Carrington.